sloping down. It's called that because we work our way down, so we'll end up on the ground near the end of the workout. It's 20-second intervals, there is rest, and we repeat it 3 times. So maybe grab 2 kettlebells for yourself if you have them. One is fine. You can use whichever way you feel comfortable.
Starting session.
We're going to start with swings. And go.
Work.
Make sure you're hinging at the waist. Keep your chest up. Next is cleans on one side.
Work.
Patricia does a great tutorial on the clean if you need any guidance on this movement. Switch sides.
Work.
Next is snatch.
Work.
Make sure you're breathing. Switch.
Work.
Rest.
Work.
We're going to start the next set with windmill. If you need to see a tutorial on that, there's also one for the windmill. You're going to do one each side. Eyes on your kettlebell the whole time. And the other side. So you can see I only did one windmill there in the 20 seconds. It's a slow exercise. It's hard on that side because the sun is there. And we're doing press now.
Work.
Switch.
Work.
And you're resting next. Rest.
Work.
After the rest, we're going to start with a squat and press. If you have water on hand, you can grab during the rest.
Work.
Other side.
Work.
Next, we're going to do squat jumps. So kettlebell down. Touch the ground with one hand. Jump up. Keep your chest up. Doing figure 8 next. So grab your kettlebell. after the jump squats. Figure eight. Nice squat position, chest up. Feed your kettlebell through your legs. Next is a goblet squat.
Work.
Bring your kettlebell up. Add a little jump like I am, if you'd like to. If not, you can just do a squat. And rest. So there's always modifications you can do. For the jump squat, you can always do bodyweight squats as well. Next is mountain climbers.
Work.
So we're really getting down now. Next is the plank. Keep your hips down. Don't be bumping your bum up. Right into the plank. And push-ups.
Work.
And rest.
Work.
Wait 2 beeps here. I'm going to take a little bit of extra rest.
Work.
On to the second set here. And just like the first set, cleans.
Work.
Snatches are next. Each side.
Work.
Switch.
Work.
If you need to get some extra help with your snatch, check out Patricia's tutorial on the snatch. Rest.
Work.
We're going to start the next set with the windmill. Eyes on the kettlebell. And switch sides.
Work.
Press is next.
Work.
So as you can see, I grab lighter kettlebell for my windmills. You're welcome to do the same. Switch. Rest. We're going to start the next set with a squat press. So squat in that racked position. Press up on your way up.
Work.
Nice job. We're on to the second set.
Work.
Maybe one more after this one. Next is squat jumps. Really working on our booty and legs here.
Work.
Figure eights are next.
Work.
Goblet squat. So like I said before, add a jump if you like. Keep it a squat if you like. And rest.
Work.
We're going to start with mountain climbers. We're starting to get down again. Five seconds.
Work.
Keep those hips down. Onto the plank next.
Work.
Try not to round your shoulders when you're in the plank. Keep your back nice and flat. Push-ups are next.
Work. Work.
And rest. You're gonna wait for 2 beats for this rest. So grab some water, shake your legs out. I like to just walk around a little bit. In a lot of, just ignore that beep.
Work.
In a lot of videos, I just kind of sway side to side. Just a habit, just keep moving. One more set. You know you can do it because you've already done 2.
Work.
Last 20 seconds, and we're starting with swings. Ready?
Work.
cleans.
Work.
Switch.
Work.
This is our last set. Third and final set. So if you want to pick up your pace to challenge yourself, try it out. Snatches.
Work.
Switch.
Work.
And rest.
Work.
Start the next set with windmill.
Work.
Eyes on the kettlebell. Switch.
Work.
Press is next.
Work.
Make sure you're breathing. And of course, the other side.
Work. Work.
And rest. We're going to start the next set with the squat and press. Whew.
Work.
Switch.
Work.
If you like the sound of trains and horns, you're welcome to just listen to our video. But we do encourage you to listen to your own music as well.
Work.
Squat jumps. And figure eights are next.
Work.
Goblet squat.
Work.
and get down for the third time. We'll start with mountain climbers.
Work.
Plank is next.
Work.
And push-ups.
Work. Work.
And that is getting down. I hope you broke a sweat. I sure did. See you next time.